the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Star squad, it starts with Joey Johnson getting the nod at the point guard. Jonathan Lax, his partner in the backcourt. Ice McCall will get a lot of attention out there on the wing. And finally, Robinson and Pachumsky give them a potent combo in the post. For the West Coast All-Stars, their starting five begins with Devontae Mills at point. Jaden Moore is the 2. MP gets the nod at small forward. Brandon Harris is the power forward. And it's Miles Thunderstone at the pivot.
doinkers, doinkers. I roll doinkers. You can come in here and get big eye, but us, we get big fry. Big fry. I wrote this. I never said that. What? If it's up to me, you'd have been here every day, cuz, with me. Thugging. Feet kicked up. Playing the game. Come on, man. Stop playing me, man. Talk to your mom, man. You should be acting crazy right now. She on the phone with her mom.
Just checking on you.
And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing, nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the three ball.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Connects it from downtown.
I don't care how far he is from the bucket. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from long range.
Returns it to McCall. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
So quick, so effective, and a nuisance from distance. Tyson McCall is an elite shooter already, and he's only getting better.
And that one's good from MP.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Now here's Lack. And he's got 6 points for him. Kicks it to McCall. Outside, Lack. Johnson. And they get it again for Chumsey. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
They grab their own miss. Here's Harris. And it's finished off by Harris.
We know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
McCall with the ball. And there's the call on MP. That's his first foul. Here's Chumsey.
I get off of work at 4 now.
That's what I'm saying.
Anytime I'm finished.
To the inside. And McCall gets the ball.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Fires from deep. And again, it's MP finding the three.
And both teams coming out of the gate scorching hot. Points going up in a hurry.
Let's see how long they can keep this torrid pace going. But what a fun start to the game.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
And that one's good from MP.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
For Chumsey, Stone defending. Outside, Black. Out to McCall. Jacks up a three. The West All-Stars pull it down. Outside, MP. From deep. And the West hits it again from deep.
The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
For Chumsey, outside. Down low. Robinson. And Harris with the rejection. And here's the fast break. Mills with the look. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now MP. Score that one, and he's now a blistering 8 for 11.
Trying to build this lead.
The game is still pretty close. Can they gain some separation?
Get going!
Pass to Lack. Returns it to McCall. The UIBL, no good that time either. The West All-Stars leading this one. Right side, MP. On the wing, it's MP. Gets the 3-ball to go.
I know Moore's always looking for an open lane, but if he can't find it, he'll make a good pass.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Now Luan. McCall up top to the paint. And Luan gets it to go.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
MP outside. Returns it to Moore. MP. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Here's MP. And he's got 28 in this one.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Outside, Harris.
My Discord and my bio, bro. You
MP,
send me a
guarded by
message.
Cologne. Gets the 3 to
You got
fall.
PS5?
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Now here's Johnson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Now MP, guarded by Cologne. Pass now to Harris. Kicks it out to MP.
2 minutes.
And here's Moore. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. And here's Mills from outside. And another 3 for the WCBL. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Now here's McCall. 8 points for him. Pokes loose. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball right now. And the All-Stars deciding to make a switch here.
Jonathan Lack. Substitution
Shot
for
clock
West
at 5. Will it go? And Harris pulls down the rebound. Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Pass now to Harris. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
And so it's the EYBL with it. For Chumpsy outside. Now Lack. McCall outside. For Chumpsy with the screen. McCall, no good.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Got to stop this run somehow.
Now MP. 33 points for him. Mills at the high post. And here's MP on the outside. Pure from three-point range.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
And now Johnson. And here's Lack for three.
Their success rebounding has been a big key to winning this game.
It really has been a completely one-sided battle on the board.
Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. The West with the ball. They lead by 24, their biggest margin of this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's Johnson. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Lack's shot is off.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
2 points.
And Harris gets it to go.
16.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Kicks it to Johnson. Now here's Lack. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
A prolific offensive game. He's a ton of fun to watch.
Now here's Mills. He's got 5. MP inside. McCall covering. And the ball out of play. The EYBL will have it. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. And the foul called on MP.
Sheesh, like this.
That's
Get
foul
that.
number 2 for him. Johnson with the rock. McCall outside. Knocks down the long J.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
Now MP. He's got 36 in this one. Drops it in from long range.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Outside, Stone. MP. And another 3 for the WCBL.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Now Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And here's Lack for 3. No, it doesn't. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. And here's the West All-Stars. And here's MP on the outside.
He fired with confidence from deep, just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
Kicks it to Johnson. From outside, it's off the mark. Here's Mills. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
We see Mills reloading his teammates often in games, but here, fired away.
Outside, it's Johnson. It's McCall with the drive. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Strong take to the rim, unafraid of the bigger defender.
Well, you have to be aggressive when you're on the wrong side of a size mismatch.
A confident player who steps up in the biggest moments. Any coach would love to have McCall on their team. An unbelievable contribution from him. He scored over half their points so far.
Now here's Robinson. It's Lack on the wing. With just 5 to shoot, McCall on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points right back.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Now Chu. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Inside. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
He might be small for a center, but it doesn't matter because he can jump out of the building.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Here's Schrader. Tries the spin move. And that one's good from MP.
MP.
What handles? He broke down the D,
Down all the way to the ground with that move.
It's McCall on the wing. Pass to Lack. Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely. McCall outside. Tyson McCall with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
MP throws it down.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Kicks it to Johnson. Black takes the three. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. MP outside. Here's Schrader. McCall covering. MP right side.
Right here, right here.
To the middle. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
Pass to Benish. Back to MP. Here's two. Carrington outside. To the left wing. Here's Schrader. That three off the mark. Joey Johnson for three. MP grabs the miss. Pass to Benish. Schrader. Back to MP. Inside. Benish. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and the nasty jam.
He's seen the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Now here's McCall. To the inside. Prachumsky, good.
That's the strategy. Give Prachumsky the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
There's a screen. Down low. And he jams it down with authority.
That'll energize his teammates.
A solid athlete who loves to make plays above the rim.
100%. Not surprised at that finish one bit.
Ahead. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's the easiest fast break opportunity an offense can get. Off a steal.
Exactly. The D with no chance to get back.
And there's the call on MP. That's his third foul so far.
And the next foul will put them in the bonus.
So they'll try to draw the next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy points at the line.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Cologne. Outside for McCall. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
We can't say enough for his individual performance so far, even if the team overall has been lacking in the effort department.
MP outside. Gets it to go from long range.
Answers right back with a three of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
Now McCall. Good D that time from MP. Launches a three. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in. Tombo inside with MP on him. Yep, count it.
And from there, you expect him to drop it in every single time.
MP inside. Tombo defending. MP with the bucket. And here's McCall. And the foul called on MP. That's going to be his fourth foul of the contest.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Al Prachumsky, Drew Robinson, Jonathan Lack.
McCall,
Joey Johnson.
the UIBL, no good that time either. Here's Schrader, past MP. Lets it go. Rebounded by Perchumsey.
Well, at this point, it's just a footnote in the stat sheet.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcase.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah, I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
Hey, there he is.
Hey,
The man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything, you know.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment,
Yeah.
but this is as good as it's gonna get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see.
For some reason, I always go to France.
Bonjour, it's me,
Next time I'm going
MP,
to Spain.
and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
This chapter is where Kai's inner world
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
It wasn't just a sound.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait.
Echo in his chest, a vibration under his skin that wouldn't calm down.
Are we done?
He kept replaying the moment in slow motion. The gun.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
But look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. They'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
A group walked by, Tasha, Kendra, and Lisa Marie. Tasha waved. Kai, you okay? He forced a smile. Yeah, Kendra frowned. You lying. Lisa Marie stepped closer. Damn, you look different, like you shook or something. He swallowed. Yeah, he said quietly. Something like that. Tasha's expression softened. We heard what happened. Y'all need anything? Food? Help with your mom? Kai shook his head quickly. We good. But he wasn't. They knew it. He knew it. Kai, Kendra said gently, you don't gotta be strong all the time. He laughed bitterly. Yes, I do. They stayed quiet. He wished they would look at him like he was fragile. He hated that. He wasn't the fragile one. He was the fun one. Until last night proved he wasn't anything he thought. Hash 3. Talking to Kai. She came outside and sat on the steps beside him. Didn't say anything at first. Didn't need to. They watched two little boys ride past on bikes, too young to understand how fast innocence gets stolen around here. You ain't come in last night, he finally said. Wasn't ready. Kai replied. You ain't gotta be ready. You just gotta come home. Kai rubbed the back of his neck. I ain't know what to say to anybody. You don't gotta say nothing. Just be here. Kai let out a shaky breath. Gee, I froze. She didn't look surprised. A lot of people freeze their first time seeing death. I ain't talking about freezing when the boy got shot, Kai said, voice trembling. I froze before that. When Dre and them walked up on Gigi, when Mac threw that punch, when the fight started, I ain't moved. I ain't help. Chai's jaw tightened. You scared, she said. Ain't nothing wrong with that. No, Kai whispered, shaking his head. It's useless. She turned to him, eyes heavy with truth. Kai, you alive. That's the only job you had last night. You hear me? Ain't nobody asking you to be a superhero. Kai blinked hard, feeling tears burn. He wiped them before they fell. I ain't want to be useless, he whispered. She put a hand on his shoulder. You won't be. Chai
And
said,
go!
You just...
Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on, let's go! I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices is intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
I got him! Left side, left side!
That's the way I flush it down.
Come on, bro, that wasn't me. Come on! Get forward! Get forward!
Oh, way to go, MP.
Go! Get it going! Hey, who got him? Got you! Flush it. Conditioning is not optional, people. All right?
I like it.
Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when
I
you're
can't
tired.
hear anything.
First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Move it, MP! Get to your spot now!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice.